Hello everyone, I'm the Commanding Army, and today I'm here to do a voiceover of my speedrun or attempted speedrun of Halo Library, and yeah, let's get into this, shall we? So, I'm not very good at speedruns, I'll be honest. Uh, so here I am shooting the flood, and the reason why is because, well, I've had a lot of pent-up anger at this point. I do what's called a grenade jump, and that's basically where you throw a grenade at your feet and use it to propel you. So you jump over to this side, and the reason why is it despawns most of the flood on this specific section. So the flood on the right there, he almost always drops a frag grenade, so usually I kill him. Yep, there. As you can see, I got the frag. Yeah. I get the Oracle to follow me because, you know, you kind of have to babysit him in a way. Make sure that he's following you all the time. So, I'll be honest, I kind of died a couple times in this level. And at this point, I'm kind of a little agitated. Because the last few runs I attempted were a disaster. So, they didn't work out well. I don't know why, but for some reason the flood were like hyper aggressive and I just couldn't get my shotgun. Because the fatties, they constantly blew it away. So here in this section you could do anything. You could walk around, you could jump up and down, sing a song, maybe play the guitar. I don't know what you guys are into. Anyways, so the door opens, and this is where it takes a little skill. Just a little. So you throw a grenade here, and you have to keep your eyes on that shotgun, because the shotgun's a necessity throughout this whole part, like the whole level, for obvious reasons. So anyways, this part that's coming up, you just run down the corridor. Now, I think the spawning's a little random, but there's always an assault rifle zombie to the left, right there. I got him, and I usually chuck a grenade in there because, you know, enemies spawn. Unfortunately, I didn't really kill too many, but I got the overshield. Like I said, they were being hyper aggressive. They basically knocked down my shield, my overshield, in like milliseconds. So I try to throw a frag in there. I think I got all the kills. Kills for days. Now, this spawning, I believe it always spawns a shotgun, but the order is a little random. I don't know what happened there. I think a fatty knocked down my shields and hurt me. I don't know if it was the fatty or the grenade. By the way, the flood carriers, I call them fatties because they kind of are fat. Anyways, you chuck a grenade, as you just saw me do right there, and it's because they spawn a lot of flood right there. Now, I have done it without chucking a grenade, but it's a lot more convenient to actually throw a grenade. So, now it's the long wait on the elevator. There's me showing off, saying that it's legendary. Haven't changed the difficulty or anything. And, it gets worse. Now, I'm not sure if this is part of the mechanic, but I noticed that after you jump off the elevator, it immediately shoves you down. So I'm not sure if that's actually part of the game or if that's just my imagination. So here at this point, you want to get that little mission objective to hold your position, and you want to climb up here. At this point, no flood can really touch you, and the best part is that the game continues and no flood spawns. So yet another easy one. Now the second part is considered one of the hardest in the speedrunning community, and the reason why is the checkpoints are pretty far apart. Okay, maybe that's not the only reason why, but In my opinion, that's probably the biggest reason, is the checkpoints are all over the place. So here I am, just kind of sitting there. An interesting thing is if you follow the oracle, like, if the oracle's in front of you, Flood doesn't spawn, but if he's in the back of you, Flood will spawn. So, kind of an interesting thing. So, you want to go over here, and the reason why is you don't want to deal with all that crap to your right. You just want to, hop over this. Yeah, like there. Now, the faster way is to go at the very edge, but I'm not that good yet, so I take the safer route. But yeah, essentially all you gotta do is just hop over these little, I guess, corner pieces. I don't know. Anyways, we're coming to the first of the first grenade jump of a door. There's, I think, a total of 3. So I stick the landing, and this is considered by a lot to be the hardest part. Now, I don't know what happened here, but I get wrecked so fast. I'm guessing it was those shotguns, but I don't know. I just got destroyed. Yeah, so you gun him down. I got slapped right there. And so there's a med kit behind here, and trust me, you're gonna need it for this next part, because this next part is a little hard. So you go through here. It's much faster and better if you just blow up the fatties than, you know, throwing them around and letting them explode. This part that's coming up is an absolute nightmare in my opinion. So what I do is I throw a grenade right about there, and the reason why is it, yeah, as you can see, I got like 5 kills. But the most important thing is it kills quite a bit of the flood combat forms over there. So here's the trick. What I do, I usually shoot the fatties right next to the rocket. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't always kill them, but luckily for me, that time it did. And I was surprised that the fatty didn't take down my shield. He only lowered it. Now, this part is a little hard because you got a lot of human weapons, and human weapons are very... As you can see, the assault rifle just decimates my shields. I always throw a grenade behind me, and it's to, like, make sure that no flood is following me. And that's the hardest part. So you can take a quick deep breath in and out, because you just completed one of the tougher parts of the level. Here's me taunting the enemy because I was stuck on this part for so long. Feels so good to conquer your troubles, doesn't it? So I beat this run in 18 minutes, I think. 18 to 19 minutes, and it's because I choked to the end, I'll be honest. That's a little spoilers, isn't it? So you want to try to pistol those guys. It's just it's one flood has a pistol, the other has a assault rifle. There's a med kit up there. I was trying to search for the shotgun, but I guess I didn't move far enough back. So in this tunnel, what I usually do is I try to pistol some of them, and I try to throw a grenade because there's some fatties at the end, and basically they've killed me a couple times by just blowing up. So the problem here is I hesitated, and yeah, I got my health absolutely decimated here. And see, as you can tell, there was a grenade still there. So I'm at 1 HP, but thankfully, this part you actually get some help. You get, like, sentinels, and I don't know what happened here, but I just missed, like, 2 of my shots, and all I wanted to do was get some shotgun ammo, but I guess it was not to be. So over here, I've seen some strats. Some people throw a plasma grenade to distract these zombies. I frankly don't care. But if you stand right here, the AI just absolutely becomes brain dead, and I don't know why. So you can see me like messing around. That one was kind of hostile, but then he turned passive for a little bit. I guess his AI got confused. As soon as I crouched, though, like he's like, no, that's where I draw the line. So me and the boys just staring at each other, having fun. You basically just chill here until monitor returns. Okay. Now, have I been calling him Oracle? I think it's Monitor. Anyways, so you can go to the right, that's the safer part. I'm taking the more dangerous route, and here's why. Yeah, some Flood literally just jump over to greet you. Now, if you kill all the Flood, you do get a checkpoint here. Sometimes that guy follows you, so you want to make sure he's dead. And right there, I have a checkpoint, which at 1 HP, you kind of want that. I tried to throw a sticky grenade, and the reason why is I was hoping that it would blow up the guy on the tower, but things don't work out, I guess. I don't know how I sniped that with my shotgun, because I thought Flood combat forms were much tougher than that. But anyways, there's a health pack if you want it. Some Flood jump out of here. Usually, from what I gather, it's always a shotgun at least. Now, it could be a shotgun and an assault rifle, or it could be 2 shotties from what I've experienced. I got lucky there and didn't blow up. So this part, the only real threat is behind me. This part's another easy section. And I'll just fast forward here because all it is basically me just waiting at this door. Nothing really interesting. So, clap of editing. Okay, and we're back. So, basically, if you had some Flood behind you, these Sentinels will tank the damage and be like valuable meat bags, like they always are. So you want to throw a grenade there because you get like bum rushed by a bunch of Flood. I know, it's kind of silly, but whatever. Now I try to take out the enemies. This was probably a bad idea. Probably. Because, I mean, I could have died. And then I think I'd have to wait all over again. I don't really know. So, here I am taunting the Flood again. It's never a smart idea to taunt an enemy when you're not that good at the game. So, I had to pause the game real quickly. Yeah, that doesn't really matter. So there's a health pack in case the third section was a little too challenging for you guys, or for anyone, I guess. But in case you take damage, there's a health pack. Now this part is a little tricky because the Flood could knock down your shield. But you have to try to grenade jump up here while being chased by the Flood. And that's always a little tricky. There's a health pack. So, thankfully, they spam health packs in this game. There's like a little... Yeah, there you can clip through the wall and see how the level looks. A lot of this mission is just kind of waiting around for doors to open, and that's really it. But there are some tricks that I haven't even attempted. So theoretically, if you get a flood combat form to a door, and you kill him, if he's one of those rezzing combat forms, um, then you can theoretically clip through the door and save some time that way. So this is another quick rush. It's not that hard. Actually, it's not really a quick rush because you get bombarded with fatties, but that doesn't matter. Now, here, usually what I do is I kill the flood combat forms because, I'll be honest, I absolutely suck at the end. So if you kill these flood combat forms, you get a checkpoint. So I suggest you kill them. I also kill the fatties just to be safe. But as I said, if you kill all the flood combat forms there, you get a checkpoint here, which you probably need. Because this is honestly the hardest one for me. I screwed up my grenade jump, and you'll be seeing that quite a few times. Basically, this is what happens if you screw up your grenade jump. Yeah, you get bombarded with a lot of flood, and I die right here. You're gonna see me die a lot because this part's something else, man. I was barely there, and then I just was like, you know what, I'm gonna die anyway, so I blow myself up. And right here, that was a good one. So normally what I do, or what I try to do this time, is go behind these because, well, it provides cover, and I think the flood don't see you instantly. I tried to chuck a grenade, but I didn't realize the shotgun guy was behind me, so I die. This is fun. Be in mind, I could have had a much faster time if I didn't make all these goofs. Yeah, I load last checkpoint because, well, why not? That time I made it, and I'm a little salty about this one. But thankfully, the game decides to give me a checkpoint. I don't know why, but I got a checkpoint for some reason. And I walk off. I know, such a genius idea. So, take two. Throw a grenade there. Shoot them. Shoot that shoddy and jump over, and you're good. And there we have it, ladies and gents. That is a speedrun of the library in about 18 minutes. So it was challenging, I'll be honest. If you want, I could make another video without dying, probably. And yeah. Now, this is a little hilarious because I was just watching the cutscene, and for some reason, these little floodlings decided to go aggro on the monitor. Because I guess the monitor's still his own entity, and you'll see that the flood just love to nibble his toes. Right there. Now, unfortunately, the flood decided at this point to stop nibbling, but I guess that's to be expected. And there you have it, 18 minutes and 23 seconds on Legendary. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Comment down below on how much I suck at speedrunning, and I'll get back to you eventually. Bye!